So first signal of the day, let's give it a dig. So first find of the day, great big lump of iron. It looks like it's off of a machine that's towed behind a plough. On to the next one. X marks the spot right there. Doesn't sound very deep. Let's see what we've got. Is it in or is it out? It's out, still sounds reasonable. Let's get the carrot. There we go. Looks like a piece of lead. Oh, very nice. Absolutely stunning. So I'm over the moon with this. This is what's called a spindle whorl, W-H-O-R-L. And these were in use in the medieval period, so pre-1485. And they were in use back to the, right back to the Roman times in this country. So this could be very, very old. And it was used for spinning thread. It was a weight that was used to basically get the wool into a thread form to allow you to sew or to knit. So I'm really happy with that. It's got a lovely design on it. It'll be interesting to find out how old that really is, but that could be 600 and maybe even 1,600 or even 2,000 years old. So that is a great find. So we're on to another diggable signal. It's either very shallow or it could be lead or it could be iron. It could be a big lump of iron. I think it was about there. Let's see what we've got. And it's out the hole. Try and protect you from the wind. I've got a microphone, but I haven't had a chance yet to figure out how to use it. Seems to be here. Nope. Here, another bit of lead. A bullet, maybe? Oh no, it's not a bullet maybe. Well, that's wonderful, isn't it? Let me give that a bit of a clean up gently and see what it is. So there we go. This is my third find. What did I have? A piece of iron, and then I had that lovely lead spindle whorl. I'm only about 20 metres away from that, and I've had this. This is a lead seal. I've had one of these before. I can tell you quite a bit about this actually. It's from a place called Riga, which is in present day, is it Latvia or Estonia? I think it's Latvia. And this symbol on here represents the city of Riga. So it's two sets of crossed keys. Above it is a cross, and I'm sure it's something like St. Christopher or St. George cross or something, and that's basically the arms of the city of Riga. And then below, what looks like a Z is actually a number 3. And this is a lead seal, a flax seal, that was used to grade the quality or to show the quality of flax that was brought over from Latvia to Scotland. And it's potentially quite old. These date back to the start of the 1600s, and they go on through into about the mid 1700s, so about 1750. So it's a very nice find. The number 3, out of interest, the grades were 1, 2 and 3, 1 being the poorest and 3 being the best. So this is actually someone in this area was buying flax of the very best quality to turn it into linen sheets. So that's a great piece of history. So another one. Not brilliant. Again, it could be more lead. It's about here, I think. Let's see. What do we get? Bit of white there, but it's... Oh no, wait. I can see it. Look. You see there? The scourge of a metal detectorist. It's a bottle top. It's an old style. You can see it's one of these crimped ones. Let me give it a wee clean up, see if I can see any writing on it. It looks like there is some there, so let's have a wee look. So it's difficult for me to read. I think over on the right hand side have we got Walker and Company. You know, makes me think Johnny Walker whiskey, but I'm not sure. I can't really tell from here, but maybe someone else can pick out that. There's definitely, it looks like two foxes sitting at a table. Another digger. Let's see what we've got. Right, am I in the right place? Seems to be, but it's pretty erratic. These pinpointers are supposed to make your life easier. Sometimes they don't for me. Am I going blind? I cannot see anything there at all. Oh, there is something there. Oh, there we go. It's another piece of lead. It is another piece of lead. So, got a bit of white colour to it, so it's a bit of an age. Who knows what it is or what it was. So, I didn't film this one because it was a little bit iffy. And look, there. It's got better as I've gone down. And I've got an edge of what looks like a coin. It looks like a coin. Let's try and tease her out. And there we go. There we go. It was a bit dodgy. Also, looks like Britannia. Is it Britannia? Yes, it's Britannia. Is it silver? Right, let's give this a little gentle clean and see who we've got. So there we go. We have Britannia on one side, and we have quite good conditioned Georgius 1, 2, 3. So this is George the Third. I think it's a penny. Oh, we've actually got a date there. Look, 1818. I think it's 07. 07? Yeah, I think it is. 1807. So for a George the Third, that's in surprisingly good condition. King George, famous for the madness of King George later in life, and also the Boston Tea Party, and George who lost the Americas. America gained their independence when he was on the throne. No representation, or sorry, no taxation without representation. You know, it's a little bit, maybe not. Didn't sound that good a second ago. Right, let's see what we get. Is it out the hole? What do we think? It's not in the hole. It is in the first clod. So, let's get out the magical carrot and see what we got. At the moment, absolutely nothing. I have put it on. Well, there we go. That just sums it up for me, doesn't it? Oh no, there we go. So is it very small? No, there we go, look. Looky, looky. Is it a coin or a button? I'm willing to bet it's a button. Could be a coin. Right, let's give this a bit of a better clean up. Hold it a second. So I've just shouted to my colleagues who are here and here, who are out for the first sort of time. I've given them my spare detectors. And look at this. It's another hammered coin. Do you see the C and the R? there's a crown above. You can make out some of the letters around it. It would say Nemo me impunila cessit, which means who dare meddle with me, which is still on coins in Scotland today. And this is Charles I. I can't really see a head on this side or anything. Well, in fact, there wouldn't be a head, there would probably be a thistle. But I can't see anything. But there we go. Another hammered coin. Look at that, it's coming up better all the time. So this is copper, that's in pretty good condition considering. And that dates to between, what, 1620, and old Charlie had his head chopped off back in 1649. So I am over the moon, absolutely delighted. So it's getting a bit dreary and a bit dreich, the rain's just coming on. And that's a pretty decent sound, I would say. Let's see, just about there. So this may well be the last dig of the day because sunlight is rapidly disappearing. It's already after 5 o'clock. So, is it in the hole, is it out the hole? It's out the hole and it sounds like it's on the surface somewhere. Is that it there? Could be it there. Nope. There. Nope. There it is there. It's another piece of lead. And it's got writing on it again. It's another seal, I think. I think it is another seal. Right. Oh, this is very good. Right, let me give this a proper clean up and I'll get back to you with it. So, that's the best I can do for the moment. Don't want to rub it up too much, but it will be, I believe it's in Russian, and I'm afraid my Russian is not very good. This is the better side. And you can see a date, it's either 1839 or it's 1859. I'm pretty sure that's a 9 at the end and it's not a 0. So I would say it's probably 1859. And this is another lead seal, another flax seal, so it's later than the one that I had earlier with the cross keys on it from Riga in Latvia. This one is from Russia, so this is flax bales that came into Scotland to be processed into linen, and the bales had these lead seals attached to show who packaged them, when they were packaged, and also the quality of the flax. And here in this part of Perthshire, it was then processed in the mills into linen and used for linen bed sheets, linen pillowcases, tablecloths, things like that. So a great bit of history. The rain is well and truly on, and I think I'll be leaving it at that for today, but really happy with that. I got a lead spindle whorl, I got 2 lead seals, I got the hammered coin of Charles I. So heading back to the car, the rain's on and I've got a half decent signal, so why not give it a wee dig and see what we've got. Looks like maybe a bit of lead pipe or something. Oh, look at that. What a strange place to find one of these. Do you know what this is? This is what's called a Devon minnow. This is used for fishing. It looks like a little fish. Do you see its eye? And it's tube shaped, so you would pass your fishing line through this end and you would attach a treble hook at that end. This one is obviously made of metal, and you would spin it through the water. You can see it's 2 different colours, gold and red. It's quite a popular choice. I'm a bit of a salmon fisherman sometimes myself. So there is actually, on the other side of those trees, there's a river. It's quite a major salmon fishing river. So clearly someone's cut across the field and dropped their little Devon minnow. So there you go. Not the kind of thing you expect to find in the middle of a field, but a find's a find. So a wee last minute, literally a last minute signal. Sounds reasonable, and there it is there, I think. And there we go. A coin or a button? I think it's a coin. Not sure on this one. Strange. Weird. The face, is it George? I'm not sure. Let's give this a wee clean up and see. So I've given it as best as clean as I can. The rain isn't helping. I'm getting absolutely soaked. I can see there's obviously a lot going on the back, but you really need to dry the coins out to see the most detail. But on this side it's come up pretty well. It looks like George the Third, I think, again. George, GEOR11 DG, which is De Gratia, by the grace of God. Brit, Rex, the reign of. FD, I think that's fidelity or something like that. So anyway, George the Third, we've got a date at the bottom. I think it's 1819. So there we go. We'll give that a better look at when I get home. But it almost looks like it could be silver plated, but I don't know if it's just the rain playing silly buggers with it. But we'll see when we get home. Maybe a crown or a shilling or something. Okay. So here's the highlights of today's finds. We've got a beautiful medieval, or possibly even back to the Roman period, lead spindle whorl, which would have been used for spinning thread. We've got two nice coins of George the Third, a penny on the right. I'm not sure what the left coin is, but it might have been silver plated at some point, but I'm not 100%. We've got two nice lead seals. The one on the right is from Russia, 1859. The one on the left is from Riga, which is either in Latvia or Estonia, I forget which. But both of these are from bales of flax that were brought over to be processed into linen. Star of the show is this little coin, which is, I thought it was Charles the First, but if you look very closely next to the R, you can see two very faint lines, which indicate it's Charles the Second. So that would put it into sometime after the 1660s. And then we've got a lovely little fishing lure, that, not the thing you expect to find in the middle of a field. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. That's been a very good afternoon out.